Today we're making this cool and easy PowerPoint 3D illustration. It's a cartoon-style building. It may be a shop. This is a PowerPoint art tutorial by the visual Makery. We help businesses and professionals share their ideas with engaging visuals. Subscribe to the channel to get more of our unique and original PowerPoint illustration and animation tips and tricks. In this tutorial we'll build the 3D model from the floor plan view. Our cartoon-style shop is a simple single-story building. Because we're creating a cartoon-style building, minimize the details in your design. As usual, we recommend starting with researching references. Finalize your design in sketches. Here are the building parts that we'll need to create. For the rooftop, we'll need a shape of the parapet wall. The flat roof is another shape. There's an awning along the front side of the store. Here's the base shape, which extends beyond the walls to include the sidewalk or pavement outside the store. We'll need 3 separate wall parts. Here's the top wall. The middle wall has cutouts for the windows and doors. The bottom wall has cutouts for the doors only. We'll have one front door. And one back door. We'll also make a window on each side of the shop. We'll combine all the windows together as a single windows shape. Let's create the building parts. We've created the building's floor plan or layout drawing as shown here. Here's the base shape. We're using a rectangle with rounded corners for the base. Set it aside or move it behind the layout. Now we'll work on the walls. We're using a simple rectangle layout. Draw a smaller rectangle to create the cutout. Select the larger rectangle first. Then select the smaller rectangle while holding down the Control key. Use the Subtract Shapes tool to remove the inside portion of the shape. Now the shape really looks like the walls for our building. Duplicate the shape to create 2 more identical wall parts. We need 3 identical wall shapes. The first shape will become the bottom part of the wall. The second shape is for the middle part of the wall. The third shape is for the top part of the wall. We'll remove parts of the bottom wall to create the doors. Draw rectangles that match the widths of the doors in the design. Duplicate and align these door cutout shapes. Use one set for the door cutouts for this bottom wall shape. We'll use the second set for the door cutouts for the middle wall. Add cutouts for the windows too. Use the Subtract Shapes tool to make the cutouts. The top wall part does not have any cutouts. Make sure the wall sections are properly aligned. Draw a rectangle for the flat roof. For the parapet wall shape, first duplicate the flat roof drawing. We'll use this as the cutout shape. Draw a rectangle for the parapet wall. It should be slightly larger than the other walls. Use the Subtract Shapes tool again to make the cutout. Add another rectangle for the awning. Double its height. Half of this shape will be hidden inside the top wall section. You'll see later in this video why we're doubling the height of the awning. Lastly, we'll draw the front door, back door, and windows components. You can simplify the model by combining the windows shapes using the Union Shapes tool. We recommend giving the shapes proper and meaningful names. This makes it easy to find the building parts, especially when you have lots of shapes in the model. Here's the list of 10 vector shapes that we have for our 3D shop model. Check the drawings and make any final adjustments if needed. Select all the building parts and group them together. We have our shop group ready for the next step. And the next step is to convert our 2D drawings into 3D shapes. Go to the 3D rotation section. Select the Perspective Front preset. This enables the perspective angle setting, which creates beautiful perspective renders of our model. Rotate the group as shown. Paste a picture of the front view sketch for your reference. For each of the building part, use the distance from ground setting to position the building parts according to your design. In this case, we're starting from the base shape. Set its Z position at -80 points. Give it 10 points of 3D depth. This is a cartoon-style model. It's okay if you're not very precise. If you're trying to replicate a real building, you need to watch the detailed proportions of your building parts. You can also optionally set the material preset and color fill for the shape now. Or you can also do this later. Set the 3D formatting for the rest of the building shapes. If you're following along, you can watch the video at a slower playback speed. And feel free to pause the video at any time to see the detailed settings. Once you're done with all the building parts, inspect the model to check for errors. Here we're hiding the part of the awning shape that is showing through the side walls. We can also change the bevel type for the awning. A round bevel looks great too. And now we'll share a cool trick to make it look more interesting. Use a picture or texture fill for the awning. And instead of using one of the standard texture presets, we'll create our custom design. We'll paint the awning with these beautiful stripes. Copy the pattern including the transparent part. The pattern is now available in your computer's clipboard. Select the awning. Refresh the texture fill source by clicking the clipboard button. And voila! You have a pretty awning for your shop. And here's one more of our original tricks. We call it our magic bevel technique. Go back to the source pattern. Make a couple of the rectangles transparent on either side of the pattern. Again, copy everything including the transparent parts. Select the awning shape. Click the clipboard button again. Now you have another design style for your awning. That's one cool trick. Use our techniques from this tutorial to create your own custom cartoon-style buildings using PowerPoint. It all depends on how much details and effort you're willing to put into your creation. Here are several examples of 3D architectural illustrations that we've created using PowerPoint. These models are part of our PowerPoint 3D Models and Scenes ProPack collection. Follow the link in the description of this video to learn more about this unique and amazing learning resource. Do you know a PowerPoint user who would love to try this technique? Share this video with them. Until next time, happy creating!